Hey everybody, Ralph Havens here, and I just finished a great run on Friday. So if you watched the other video, you know I had something I was going to try to do, and that was to stay in the here and now during the run, to keep my attention on what I was seeing and what I was feeling and what I was listening to, what I was hearing, what I was experiencing, tasting, smelling, the whole thing. And so because I know that's what, I'm in this middle of this 100-day, what we call a 100-day Gong in Qigong, which basically means it's like a challenge where you say, I'm gonna do this every single day. So what I'm doing is attempting to stay in the here and now and notice when I get out of it, when I get into my thoughts. So I'm gonna report in from the scene. We're at the Royal Park Interurban Trail, so I'll show you that. And so how did it go? It went awesome. It went awesome, and had a few epiphanies along the way, and had some really good feelings throughout the run. You know, I mentioned in the other email that this place is a dream come true for me, and you know, it's I've got challenges. We've got things we're working on. Definitely got things in the world that we're working to shift and change, but it's like it's good. It's good. So I'm going along on the run, and I have all these thoughts, which I tend to do about my next video and all sorts of videos. And one of my rule sets is that they write themselves, they come from God. So I just trust that and put them over there in that file, so I can keep not thinking about them. But I was doing that for a while, and then in between I would pop back in and hear the birds and feel my body and feel my skin against the air. It's a little cool, but the sun's coming out, and listen to my feet on the trail. And so I'd be back into that. And so let me let this guy go by.
Morning.
Morning.
Got one more back.
Okay, thanks. And so we'll let these guys go by. Good job, you guys. And so so I was flipping back and forth between my thoughts and just being here, hearing stuff. And we'll go down here and take a look. Here's the little stream I run by. And so that's how it went. And then I came up to a place where I could have gone 3 different ways, or turned around and come back. And so what I did was I took a trail that I've never taken before, and it's a really narrow trail, and I kind of knew about where it went and where it would end up, but I wasn't sure. And I tend to get lost when I'm on trails, but I went for it, and it got really tiny and intricate, and with lots of roots and big like 3-4 story rocks right next to me, and big drop-offs, and then all sorts of windy little trails. And I know there's a lot of mountain lions out here. There's even bear, although you don't tend to see them. We used to see them at our old place, but it's like I had to pay attention. I had to pay attention more. For one, I needed to make sure I didn't hurt myself, because people might not be out on that trail for days, and I had to keep an eye out just in case you don't want to startle a mountain lion or come across something like that. And then I was listening to my feet with nobody else on the trail, and I was hearing the wind and feeling it against my skin, and I'm looking at nature, and I was in the here and now a lot. And then every once in a while I would think a thought, but because I had to kind of pay attention, it was good. It was good. And so then I kind of hook up with another trail that was a little wider, and I still didn't know exactly where I was, but I knew I was going downhill, so I was going in the right direction. And a thought came to me as I hit the next little section. It's really pretty. It's one of my most beautiful spots, and I thought, oh, I definitely want to be here for this. So I noticed that, and just thought about how this is a dream for me, a dream to run in a place like this. Running is my thing, and so I wanted to be here now during it, and it was so good. So and then a thought came down as I was hearing the birds, and I thought, I wonder if God smiles at you when you're kind of like getting it a bit, you know, when you're kind of like noticing God in all this nature and all this stuff. A thought kind of came like, I wonder if God smiles when we do that. And instantly a little bird came just right by me. So it was super cool. I had a great run, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm gonna keep doing this here and now meditation for 100 days. Attempt to stay in the here and the now throughout the day, and notice when I'm out of it. So have a great Friday, and let's get out there and live. Let's really live. Bye now.